Welcome back to the Piping Pastor. Well, I've just returned from Muletown. Arrived late last night after a rather long and brutal drive. It's about an 11-hour drive from where I live in Maryland. But had a good time. But glad to be back in the armchair, smoking some my favorite tobacco, the Seattle Pipe Club's Bourbon Barrel Aged Reserve. Cup of coffee, smoking jacket. It's a nice way to relax after a long trip. I did get a few clips through my trip, and I'll tag those on here in a little bit. I apologize in advance for the sound because I didn't mic up for any of it. You'll see why in the videos of the actual pipe show, but it was rather crowded and there was a lot of people there. I got the opportunity to meet some people in person who I've been communicating with, online. And there is something really nice, something really special about, shaking the person's hand and having a chat with them in person. There's something a lot more connective. Something that not very many of us get a chance to do because in this community, we're so spread out everywhere. But I arrived there Thursday night, the night before the show. Show didn't really start till Saturday, but they had like a meet and greet Friday night. So I arrived late Thursday night, and then Friday got to explore Columbia, Tennessee, which is a lovely town. A couple of really nice used bookstores, tons of antique stores and flea markets everywhere. So I had a great time just kind of touring about town, seeing what things were like there, and then grabbed a coffee in the afternoon and went to the Briarworks. Got to have my afternoon coffee and a pipe in the Briarworks Lounge, which is really nice as well. Lots of nice big comfy chairs and couches, and there's a big garage door that opens up, so it doesn't get like overly smoky. Fair bit of cigar smokers. I think that's the majority of their clientele, the local clientele. But got to meet some nice people, just sitting, having a friendly chat, just sit on the couch and some guy just comes by and sits next to me and just asks a question about this or brings up a subject about that, and pleasant way to spend the afternoon. And got to do a bit of reading as well, as there was as people are filtering in and out, if you're in the mood to talk, then they're there to chat, and if you just want to sit there and read some poetry, then everyone kind of leaves you alone. So it was nice. And then I went back that evening for the official meet and greet time and the pre-registration. And I got to meet Ethan in person finally, Parsimonious Piper. So I got to share a pipe with him and have a wee chat for a while. And he introduced me to some other friends of his and other members of the YTPC community whose their channels go way back. In the before times. Just reminded about how large this community actually is. I love this tobacco, but it takes a bit of maintenance. But in any case, got to meet them and hang out with them for a little while. On Saturday, at the actual start of the show, got to actually meet Doug, Trucking Piper. Got to meet him in person. Got to sit on the porch with him and his lovely wife and have a wee chat. And Brody Joe and Chad. And there's a little video Brody Joe got of Chad and I. And again, it's kind of an awkward situation because you're crowded around a bunch of other people, and And then you're trying to make way for people to get by to look at the pipes that you're standing in front of. But it was a fun time. It was good. It was great to meet them. I got to meet North Georgia Piper for the first time, and we exchanged our contact information there. Because I've heard of his channel. A few of you have spoken about it, but I hadn't subbed him yet. So there's just so many of us out there, and he hadn't seen my channel either. So, we got to sub each other. But had a really good time. It was nice. A lot of beautiful pipes there, and just the amount of workmanship, the artisans there that were displaying their pipes. It was impressive. I probably could have easily spent a few $1,000s there, if I wasn't trying to be frugal. But a lot of good products. Great town. The Briarworks itself is really nice. The people who run the operation are very kind and knowledgeable and friendly, and they don't have an espresso machine there. They just have like a drip coffee thing. So I said, "Do you mind if I pop over to the coffee shop and get an espresso and bring it in?" And they're like, "Fine, you go ahead and knock yourself out." So I brought my own coffee in and sat there and had a pipe, and it was a lovely time. So. As I said, it was a bit of a drive, and of course on the way back, driving at night and the rain for about 4 hours through the eastern section of Tennessee was not a fun trip back. So I am a little bit tired just now, and I have to actually head to Georgia tomorrow morning. So I have one day at home basically to unpack, do some laundry, repack, and then get on a plane and spend the week in Augusta. So. If any of you happen to be in and around Augusta, Georgia the next week, drop me a line, send me a comment, because I know a few of you that I've met and spoke with there live in Georgia. So, but apart from that, I've got some clips here and some short videos. Again, apologize for the sound, but give you kind of a brief glimpse of what the travel was like and the pipe show was. But in the meantime, I'm going to spend the next hour or so just decompressing in my chair. With a nice pipe and a coffee. So hope you have a lovely week. As always, happy reading. On the way to Muletown, stopped at this rest stop. I just had to get a short video of this because this is what a rest stop looks like in Tennessee, which is pretty impressive. Wish I had more time just to hang out and if there was a fire going, but gotta get back on the road. I have finally arrived in Muletown. So this is the little cabin I'll be staying in here. It's like a walk-in closet, essentially, with some storage things in there, and my handbag and so forth. And then the bedroom / kitchenette bathroom. And it's a nice place. It's clean and well appointed, and more than enough for my needs for the couple days I'll be down here. And a bit of a traveler's note. Get a kitchenette and bring your groceries with you. It's a lot cheaper that way. And also, Airbnbs typically... usually more clean, more well appointed. You can actually talk to the owner, and they usually run about the same per night as a hotel once you get all the taxes and so forth in there. So in any case, next video will be in Muletown. I'm here at the Muletown Pipe Show, and I just wanted to get this little look over here. It's a ravine just across from where the Briarworks is. We have this lovely little walkway here with this area just to sit around and kind of enjoy nature, which is outside and very nice. And then there is the Briarworks. I'll try to get some still shots from inside. Last night at the social, it was just way too loud to record, although I did get to have some nice chats with some folks. So we'll see about the inside here in a minute. A little bit of the smoking lounge here, which is a really nice area. There, outside seating. Obviously a major crowd, lots of people here. I got to meet Georgia Piper already, and Trucking Piper, and Pipe Smoking Knife Maker, and Ethan, and there's a bunch of people here. So, but very crowded. Apologize for the poor sound.